All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's make sure
Yo,
this
what up?
shit
What
is
up? What up? What up?
streaming.
Welcome to New Black Street. It's your boy Atreus, and I'm over here with my boy Kater. This is the second episode. Over here, like I told y'all over on my channel, this is two niggas talking shit about the entertainment industry, baby.
Pretty
That's what
much.
it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Kater reintroduce himself, and then we'll come back to me.
Yes,
And
sir. Yeah, man. You already know who I am. If you don't, I'm Kata, aka Khalil Too Short, aka the Tree Climber, aka the Knock Booter. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that be
Jesus
around.
Christ, you one of them AKA niggas.
Nah,
Hey,
hell
it's
nah,
one.
hell nah. I'm too
It's
short
one.
for that.
It's one sports guy I can't stand, like, so I'm a Falcons fan, right?
Uh,
And if you know anything about being a Falcons fan, you know the amount of coverage your team gets. It's very small. It ain't like they're out in Dallas. They cover the Cowboys every chance they get. Oh,
I can't
all over
relate.
the national news. Out here, we getting scraps. So you kind of try to listen to anybody who covering the Falcons.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's this one guy, man. This dude spends like the first 5 minutes of his show going, uh, uh, AKA. I'm like, man, turn this man off.
Man, get that shit
Turn
out
this
of here,
fucking
man. I
man.
used
Get
to,
that shit.
man, they used to hate when you go to the parties and the fucking AKAs come down the line, goddamn booting everybody
Right.
out the way. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get some ass here, bro. And you over here throwing your big ass shoulders all over the place. I'm already small, bro. You can't be doing that, man. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. It's been a crazy week, man. A crazy week. We got Star Wars stuff, we got gaming stuff. We even got Black Twitter stuff this week. Okay, we didn't have no Black Twitter last week, but we got some nonsense on Black Twitter this week. I can't wait to talk about it. That shit was so funny.
Okay, so obviously, guys, a lot of you guys are coming over from my stream. We talked a lot about Black Myth Wukong, but like I told y'all, it's the same shit over here. It's just double the niggatry. So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna let Kato take point on Black Myth Wukong. First of all, your reactions to them selling 10 million copies.
Well, first of all, that shit is wild. And under it hasn't even been like 5 days or something like that. When it come out Tuesday, right? Came out on
Mhm.
Tuesday. It's only Friday, and it's sold 10 million copies, bro. That's ridiculous. Now, granted, yeah, majority of them are Chinese. This is from China, so you know that's a given. But that's still ridiculous.
So
That's a
let me
lot
ask
of
you this.
money.
Let me ask you this though, because
Yeah,
people
yeah,
keep saying that it's coming from China. We saw 2 million concurrent players on Steam.
yeah, yeah.
We can probably, it was 2.3 million. You could probably reasonably say 1.8, 1.9 million of that is China. All right. The 10 million copies sold, how much of that you think is realistically just China?
Honestly, I mean, you gotta think this is Steam, so I would say like a big portion
It's,
of it.
they
I
said
wouldn't
they
say
said
all of
10
it though.
million, 10 million across all platforms.
Mm. So across all platforms, I would say probably a good chunk of that is Chinese, most likely. Because if you look at the Steam charts, the upticks are when they're awake and when they have the time. Because you know over there they can't just game all day every
Hmm.
day. They
Right.
have to have a set schedule and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So if you look right here, I mean every time it peaks is when they're off work, when they have time to get and play the game. You know what I mean? 2 million, 2.3, 2.4. So I would say a majority of them are Chinese that bought the game. I would
Give me
say
a
so.
number. Give me a
I would
number.
say out of the 2 million right here, that's like the top
No, out of the
concurrent,
10 million
or out of the
copies sold.
10 million, I would say probably 8, 6
You
or
think
8.
you think I was okay, six. I would say six. Six or
Yes,
six
in
or seven.
between 6 and 8. That's what I would say.
So so what I was saying earlier is that if we assume 6 million of those copies was China, the rest distributed across the world, you don't think Suicide Squad could have used 4 million copies sold?
Nah, man, that shit was not selling in China, bro. That shit, did they sell it
But
in
but no,
China?
but I'm saying though, if you take away the 6 million, because they keep
Mm.
using China, like, oh, okay, you sold however million in China, like, okay, it came from, take away the 6 million that we're assuming that China bought.
Uh,
4 million copies. You don't think that Suicide Squad could have used the 4 million copies that the rest of the world just gave to Black Myth Wukong? They would have been ecstatic to sell 4 million in 5
oh yeah,
days.
oh yeah, oh yeah. They would have been. They would have never shut up about it.
Exactly.
Any of these games. Hell, Concord didn't Concord release today? Didn't my favorite game? Hold on. Didn't my favorite
wait.
game?
We gotta save Concord. We gotta save Concord because I just got finished roasting Concord.
Hold on, bro, because I'm about to check. Right, hold on. Okay, I wanted to check the Steam charts before I get it. God damn.
Right. Right.
Okay, we're gonna get into that later because fuck that game. I actually played it. It was a piece of shit. All right. If you haven't seen the video, it's on my channel. It was pretty terrible to play. Hey, what's up? And what's up to the people in the chat, man? We got Brandon out there. Let me see. We got Brandon. Yeah, Concord, Frostfang. He was in here first. What's good, Frostfang? Talking about hell, CCP might have used Suicide Squad as anti-American propaganda. I mean, it would work. It would work. If I was from another country and saw Suicide Squad, I wouldn't want to go there. So you can't blame them. But these numbers, man, these numbers are really wild. You gotta remember, this is a single player game too, by the way. This isn't like some big multiplayer first person shooter or whatever like that. This is a single player action adventure game. Mm-hmm. And it's sold 10 million across all platforms. Like that number is wild. I think that's the fastest selling single player game of all time. I could be wrong. I think Cyberpunk had the record, but I think this beat the record.
Fastest in Steam?
I'm just talking about in general.
That's interesting. Hold on, let me do some research on that.
Because I know Cyberpunk had the record for like single player games, like with selling and player count and all that for a long time. But this game just came out and blew everything out the water, man. And as somebody who's been playing it off and on for like the last 3 days, I can say it's legit. The hype is worth it. You should definitely play it if you haven't played it. It's really fun. And it's not a Souls-like. I don't like the people saying it's a Souls-like. It's not a Souls-like game, okay? First of all,
but it's definitely
too easy.
It's definitely easy. Influenced by
it. There's an influence, but I would say it's more akin to like God of War or like Devil May Cry or something like that. I wouldn't call it a Souls-like. Like if you play,
they still saying that Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did more.
Okay.
So for perspective, here are some comparisons. And I'll send you the link for this so you can so you can put this on.
You want to share your screen? You can do that.
Oh yeah, I sure can do that. Hold on.
You can do that.
How I do that?
Shit. You just hit
present.
Yeah, goddamn Streamlabs, boy. Don't worry. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this flawless pretty soon, man. I'm still kind of rough on all this.
All right, can you see my screen?
Hell yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
We got it right here.
All right, so for perspective, here are some of the comparative numbers. Hogwarts Legacy. This is first week sales, by the way. Hogwarts Legacy did 15 million. And wait a minute.
How did it just get so small, bro? Wait a minute. Go ahead.
Hold on. Black Myth's first week of sales numbers are in, and they are firmly inhabit. Don't take a big sip of coffee before you look at them territory. 10 million units sold, which is, but I don't understand though. They're talking about first week sales, but they're talking about Hogwarts Legacy did 15 million in 3 months. Elden Ring did 13 million in 1 month. Cyberpunk 13.5 million in 1 month. Baldur's Gate did 20 million in 5. I don't understand why you bring up the first week sales, but you're talking about monthly.
Right. So if they're talking about it like that, then fucking Black Myth just got more.
It took Hogwarts Legacy 15 million in 3 months, but this just did 10 million in less than a week. What is this headline? Exactly. Black Myth Wukong is already one of the fastest selling games of all time, moving almost as many units in 1 week as I read it wrong. It wasn't them. I read it wrong. So moving almost as many units in 1 week as Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did in their first months. So they don't outright say it's the fastest selling game,
but it is.
That's what it sounded like.
But it is. If it's okay, it's already one of the fastest selling games of all time, moving almost as many units in 1 week as Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did in their first months. That means it's outselling all of those right now, which we already know is 10 million in fucking 4 days. Not even 4 days, 3 days. It's been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This Friday today. So we don't even have the sales for today. And you got to account for the weekend as well. This dropped during the middle of the week. So you still got people on the weekend who don't even have work and they have time to play the game. So that
People
player
who
count
just
is
got
going to
paid,
go
by the
up.
way.
Yeah, yeah. And it was pay week for some people too. So, you got people that just probably buying the game. They're going to be able to play the game for the first time this weekend. All of that is just going to shoot up, bro. And it's insane, man. A fucking monkey game. A Chinese monkey game where you run around and beat people up. It's one of the highest selling games of all time right now, which is crazy and it's worth it. If you haven't played Black Myth Wukong, it's definitely up there, man. It's it's
I can't get it.
one of my
I
favorite
can't get
ones
it
to
to
play
run
right
well.
now. Oh, really? On your PC, you can't get it right?
I ain't played with the settings yet, but speaking of run well, let me stop sharing my screen because this shit choppy as hell. Hold up.
No, you good. You good. Oh man. Hold on. Because what are you talking about? Good old Ash Parrish just couldn't help herself. New article in Verge saying Black Myth Wukong is too mediocre for all drama. Oh, that you talking about that light skinned bitch?
Yeah.
Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, no way. Hold
Ash,
on.
I think she finally did block me. I think
I know she don't got me blocked because I ain't ever really interacted with her. I just been seeing her on the timeline, just reading all the stupid shit she says. But wait a minute, I want to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, she definitely got me blocked.
Let me see. Ash Parrish. What's her username? How you spell her username? Because I want to make sure.
A dash Trey. I mean ADASHTRA.
Hold on, yeah, just put it in the chat real quick because I've been up since 4 o'clock. So you said that too fast for me to register, man. But hey, Black Man Wukong is doing numbers. While we get that, Black Man Wukong is doing numbers, and you know what's not doing so hot? I know you said you wanted to talk about it later, but I have to talk about it now because I have a very, 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 very vivid disdain for this game, bro. Fucking Concord. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know what Concord is, I'm going to paint a picture for you. This is a first-party studio PlayStation game. It is a hero shooter with a bunch of cast of characters, all shapes and sizes, all kind of genders and pronouns too. Yeah, they got pronouns in the game and everything like that. And I played it for like 2 to 3 hours, like a few weeks ago when they had their open beta. It was me and like 20 other people because nobody else was on that shit. It is not a fun game to play. Okay, it's slow, it's sluggish. The enemies are hitboxy, like they're meaty. You know what I mean? Like you just get hit markers all the time when you shoot at them. It feels kind of like I don't know how to like. Have you ever played Destiny?
Yeah, I played it when it first came out.
It's like the PvP of Destiny, which is solid, which is fun. It's like the slowed down version of a PvP from Destiny with a kind of art style from Overwatch in all the worst possible ways, to the point where on Steam it's only had a max of 697 people. But I gotta say, hey, it's holding its player base because it only has 660 people playing right now, which is probably the devs and all their friends playing the game right now. So
somebody in my comments said the same thing.
That's wild, man. That's why only six. This is first party studios for PlayStation, and this isn't even the first drop. The deluxe dropped a few days ago, and there was only like 70 people on it. So Concord is going out sad, bro. Concord's going out sad, and we got a.
I just want to say, because there's all this talk about celebrating people losing their jobs. And here's the thing. Nobody ever wants to be in a position to where we have to celebrate people losing their jobs. Obviously, that's not something that you want to do. But what you motherfuckers forget is that we are the consumer. That's the part y'all forget. And we consume product. So when the market, which we are, the market communicates to you that not really interested in this, and you spit in our face and you say we're gonna give it to you anyway. Are we gonna laugh when you lose your job? It's like if you go into a sandwich shop. I'm gonna make you a sandwich, Cater. I'm gonna make you a sandwich, nigga. What you like on your sandwiches?
Man, gotta have that lettuce, little bit of what would depend on the sandwich though. It really depends on the
What kind of
sandwich.
sandwich you want? You want salami, you want turkey, you want
You know,
chicken.
I don't eat that swine, bro. So you know, we got to get
Facts.
that BLT. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we got bacon, lettuce, and cheese.
Turkey
You want
bacon.
banana peppers.
Yeah, all that shit.
You want olives, a little bit of Italian dressing. Like what? Okay, you want all that?
All that
Cool.
shit.
So
Ain't
I'm gonna
got
make
no
you your sandwich, right? But I'm gonna slide my dick in between it. Yeah, nigga. You get a good little gobble out of that. Huh? Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
like,
don't like it?
hey, you gonna take this.
You
You
don't
gonna
like
take
it?
this. Look, you might.
It's just a dick in your mouth. What are you, homophobic?
Yeah, it's funny because that's the perfect analogy for the shit that we've been
It's
dealing
just
with.
a dick in your mouth. What are you, homophobic?
God, man, that is a perfect analogy. All people want is a nice breakfast sandwich with, you know, turkey and eggs and all that shit on it. And they're like, you know what? Nah, I'm about to shit on your toast real quick, and then I'm gonna serve it to you.
Nah, for real.
Oh my god, that is a perfect analogy. And that's why when these games fail, look, we would much rather these games not fail. That's the funny part. I would much rather have a new game that's fun to play and it's a hero shooter like Marvel Rivals. That game was fun to play. I mean, I might not be the biggest hero shooter fan, but that game was fun to play. This was not. And then on top of that, you have the people behind it and the agendas that they would have pushed with these characters and things like that. And then telling you, oh, if you don't like it, don't play it and all these other things. So how else are we supposed to respond when you say, hey, if you don't like our shit, don't buy it? Okay, then we won't buy it. And they're like, why aren't you playing it? Nigga, you told me not to buy it. So
because they think that they are the majority. Like I just got finished talking about this. They have literally conjured up in their mind that we are the minority. So when they say, oh, if you don't like it, don't buy it, they are thinking about the few couple of thousand they see on Twitter.
Yep.
They think the rest of the population think like them. So when people actually don't buy it, they're like, why didn't you buy the game? Bitch, you told us not to buy it. Not you. I'm talking about the racists. Newsflash, motherfucker. I'm one of those people you talking about. And I'm not racist. You just admitted it yourself by saying you're not the people I'm talking about. You're talking about the racists. Hello.
We're just regular people that want to play fucking video games, but you keep trying to alienate us and keep trying to put us in a section of people who they're not even the majority of people that be playing a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know who plays hero shooters? Fucking women. A lot of women play Overwatch. A lot of women play Valorant. They play those kind of games. Not a lot of men, especially the kind of men they're talking about, these dude bros or whatever, which is a stupid. I hate that fucking term so much. The dude bro, like, oh, the dude bros ruined Star Wars. This is how I know y'all aren't real fans, because dude bros made fun of Star Wars fans. We used to get bullied by women, dude bros, everybody, jocks, all that for liking Star Wars. So sitting here saying, "Oh, it's the dude bros' fault," nigga, shut up. It's your fault because you're not buying this stuff. You're not supporting it. Look at this. Look at that. It's 5 o'clock. Right, it's Friday. It's 5 p.m. Friday. It's 85 degrees. These niggas ain't playing Concord. They out here in these streets. They don't want to play this garbage.
They ain't in the streets neither.
They don't want to play this.
Neither.
Yeah, they ain't even.
They're not in the street. They can't afford to be out in the streets.
Shit, I could barely afford to be out in the streets, man. Golly. Yeah, this game is flopping, bro. But speaking of games flopping, I want to keep it rolling with the games that have been flopping. Look, over the past few days, there has been another game that released that I saw. I know
you're going with this one.
Look, I saw this shit the other day when it dropped. Like, because I had my eye on it, because I remember the devs was like, they got funded by the government or some shit like that to make this game. So I was like, okay, I was looking out for it. It's another one of those like consulting company kind of games or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Hey, make your game, because they said specifically they were making this game for the marginalized or whatever and the others and things like that. So I'm like, okay, make your fucking game. Cool. Stay away from ours. Go make your own. This fucking game.
But that should say 51 players playing right now. Boy,
51 play with a max of 83 people. So let's put that into perspective here. Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong maxed out at 2,415,714. Right now, there are 770,000 people playing. Put that into perspective, bro.
I'm about to do the math on that.
But well, okay, but let me put that into a easier perspective for some people to understand. You have, you know what, high school has at least 500 people in it or whatever. Okay, let's do a mom and pop shop, a very popular mom and pop shop. No, not even that, because mom and pop shops are nice. We're gonna do one of these little freak stores. Let's do a sex store. A sex store has 51 people in it, right? You know, they like to go to those kind of stores. So there's 51 people. There's 52 people watching this stream right now from Twitter and YouTube. There are more people watching this stream than playing Dustborn right now. And this is our second episode. Let's be serious here. There's in this I gotta bring up the clip because I'm laughing because I'm thinking of the clip of the chick and what she said, which I put it on TikTok and they love it over there. I thought I was gonna get all kind of hate from the mob over there. No, they're firmly on my side, 100%. But okay, I'm about to show y'all the clip that has me giggling and shit like a little weirdo. All right, so here we go right here. This is Concord, and this is your main character. I forget her name. We're just gonna call her Random Bitch. So we got Random Bitch right here talking to these cops, and this is what she says.
That can't be right.
Why not?
We're sure they were
He has no respect for you.
Look, so okay, in the story sense, she's trying to get these cops off of their tail. And so what she's going to do is, I think she said it, she's going to gaslight these cops so that they get into an argument. And what happens next is pure hilarity. I kid you not. Just watch. Just watch.
The man just insulted you in front of civilians. Are you going to let that pass?
She's right. You are search yourself around. And your mansplaining is really starting to piss me off.
What are you talking about? All I do is keep you from making a fool of yourself. You should be thanking me.
Oh, I'm the fool? Me? You think that? Who's the fucking fool now, bitch?
You want to do this?
Don't fucking try me.
Oh, I will try you.
Look how quick that shit escalated. And she said, "You're mansplaining." Where is it? Here it is. What are you talking about? No, that's the dude. Here it is. She's right. You always try to assert yourself around me, and your mansplaining is starting to piss me off. This is a video game, okay? Where somebody has had a long day of work, and they've been out in the beaming hot sun, and they're like, "Hey, I want to get on the game and play Dustborn and tell some weird fucking cop that he's mansplaining me. Who is this for?" And that exit was atrocious.
So here's the thing.
Hey man, shout out to you, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Can't say I'm so close to Gold 5. Oh, hey, look, we got somebody who plays Overwatch. You're better than me because I couldn't do it.
So I always tell you guys about feminine warfare. This was a prime example of that. Asserts itself in a physical manifestation. You see how women believe that violence is old for dumbass shit like mansplaining. Like, remember how I told y'all I became red pilled after watching the quartering cover Captain Marvel, because you watch Captain Marvel and what's supposed to be the fucking hero literally robs a nigga of his motorcycle just because he asked her to smile.
She almost killed him because he said smile.
It's because he said smile. And so you have this woman in this game who literally pulls out her gun on a man because she feels like he tries to assert himself. Now, I get it, it's a video game. It's a video game. But it takes you into the mind of women. I saw something on Twitter today where this fat bitch, Big Shirley, okay,
Shout out to the Big Shirleys.
who literally posted, I miss the days where men went off to war and die. And then somebody responded and was like, are you sure about that? Because during those days, there was food rationing. Boy, that shit had me fucking dead. What I'm trying to illustrate to y'all is that women they literally think like this. They literally believe violence is old for dumbass shit. Like what they think is misogyny. So I don't know.
God. Oh my God. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm never deleting Twitter. There's some funny shit on there, bro. There's some
I said that before they banned me back during the pandemic, and I didn't get back on Twitter anymore. And then Elon bought Twitter, and I started YouTube, and I made another account. They banned that one too. And then my ex gave me her account, and so I've been on Twitter.
Which you're gonna have to get that shit situated because them old tweets is gonna fuck you
Too
up.
late. Too late.
But no, you know what's crazy is that's not even the worst thing that I saw in that video game. It's really not. This is
Before you go on to that though, I got to talk about these old tweets.
Yeah. Okay. Man, yeah. Let them know about because I seen you was going in on somebody and they pulled that "this you" card. I was like, God damn.
How man? This is woo. So yeah, guys, if you didn't know, like I was telling him a minute ago, when I got back on Twitter, my first account was banned. I had like 1,500 followers on my first account. They banned that shit. I don't know why. I never got an explanation. I challenged when Elon took it. When Elon took back Twitter, when he bought Twitter, he started letting people off the hook. I thought he was gonna let me off the hook. He did for 5 days. They unbanned 5 days, guys. On the 5th day, they rebanned my shit. I don't know why, because I wasn't even using it. All I did was start setting my shit up for my YouTube. They banned it again. Won't give me an explanation why. And so my ex gave me her account because they kept banning new accounts I would make. I get into it with this chick online, bro. I'm roasting her ass, like for real. She goes back on my old tweets and she goes, "This you," with a screenshot of me saying, like, it's my account saying something about sucking dick. I was like,
that was so funny, bro. I remember exactly where I was at when I seen that shit. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, yo, my boy, he going in on it with these girls right now. He holding his own. Damn, what?
Yo, I didn't have no choice but to wave the white flag because you can't go and explain yourself. It's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
So I just started laughing at it. Niggas was getting their jokes off. I was like, hey, I just gotta let them get their jokes off because
it's over, man.
It's over.
It's over. Hey,
niggas
whenever somebody bring up
like,
that this
so you gay, I was like, nah, this isn't my account. Now, if you go back and you look at the old tweets, you could tell, okay, these were some tweets made by somebody else. There's like a tweet on there or something where she was saying something about being on her period. I was like, y'all really think I was tweeting this shit out? And some people was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, you really should have deleted them tweets. I was like, yeah, I should have deleted them.
Hey man, it's 2024, man. You might have been saying that shit. You never know. You never know. Hey, it's getting dangerous out here. They a different breed, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be hard out here in these streets.
Shout out to Honey who's in the chat. I see you, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Honey. I don't know who you are, but hey, shout out for being here. I appreciate it.
Honey been with me since I started YouTube. I don't know how she found me. I don't know what even prompted her to even click on my channel. I just know she popped up in 2022 and she's been stuck with me ever since. So shouts out to, as a matter of fact, she's done all my work on my artwork. So
word. Hey, I might have to get you to do me some because I got a guy working on something else too. He's been doing good on my shit. But I like to get other art as well because I like to keep it.
She's tough. She's done all of my artwork actually. My first logo, my second logo.
And he is in Atlanta.
Hey,
So
yo,
it
Cryptic
is-
Beast. Hey, man, whose
it
side
is-
you on, man?
It is. Hey, you want to talk about dangerous, nigga? Nigga, you can't even go to the bathroom by yourself, there, boy. Golly. But yeah. Oh, okay. So back to we talk about funny shit. Let's get to some terrible shit. Let's get back to Dustborn because I want to I want to show y'all this because I know everybody's seen this clip, but I put this clip up on TikTok and I was explaining Sweet Baby Ink and things like that, and I thought I was gonna get absolutely roasted. Like I thought they was gonna be on my ass. I thought the pronoun warriors was gonna beat my ass uploading that video. Everybody, and I mean everybody, is in the comments talking about some this looks terrible. Who wants a trigger warning in their game? Blah 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 blah. And here is the clip, the infamous clip from Dustborn, which has more viewers than this game has players.
Fella you're with, the black kid, dresses like a writer. Does he know anything?
You are racist.
Fella you're with,
Okay, so look, I know SBI didn't do the game, right? But you have to have a hook. You have to have a hook to get people to understand where you're coming from when you talk about this, right? So when you say Sweet Baby Inc., they automatically know, oh, so these kind of guys are doing the kind of things that we don't want to see in video games. They put 2 and 2 together, right? So I kid you not, the first time I saw this clip, I was in the Discord with my homeboy. I had to mute my mic because I was laughing so fucking loud. Because I'm like, there's no way this is real and it's not a parody. It is real.
These clips is gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah. Hey, the clips from the stream is gonna be crazy, especially that one you talking about earlier. That was wild, bro.
Man,
that was wild. But we see a bunch of media. We see a bunch of media like flopping right now, deservedly so. Like again, like we like to say, it's not that we just want to hate things. Okay, we don't want to hate things. Black Myth Wukong proves that people just want good games. But what do you expect people to do when you give them garbage?
well, and then also, I think a lot of y'all are upset because we're monetizing this shit. Like, the fuck?
Trying to.
Like, I feel like you wouldn't have a problem with it if we was just talking about it and nobody else heard it. But you're mad because we're making. Like, here's the thing. This wasn't my original idea. I started watching shit and going, well, that didn't make any sense. I started playing shit and going, well, that was odd. And then I get on YouTube and I'm starting to see other people who are thinking the same thing. And then they start pointing out more stuff that I didn't even pick up on. And then I started making videos and I just happened to be able to get paid from it. I think that's what make y'all upset. And that's where the whole grifter terms come from. But hey, man, hey, may the grift be with you, man. Fuck that shit.
May the grift. And look, you know what's funny? They never go and I'm not saying that I dislike these channels because I've been subbed to them forever. They never go after Emergency Awesome. They never go after, people like Jeremy Johns or all these other ones that the ones that like to sit on the fence. They never go against those guys or the overly positive ones like News Rock Stars, who I unsubscribed for them back in 2020 when they were trying to tell me what was that shit? The WandaVision show. They were trying to tell me that was good, and I'm like, yeah, y'all are fucking capping. So I had to unsub.
The show was good.
It was not. It wasn't good. It wasn't. It was good for the first 3 episodes. It was good for the first 3 episodes, and then that shit started going down a fucking cliff, Especially with the Ralph Boner
right now.
Especially with the route, especially the end. Do you not remember when she go, oh, you don't know what they will never know what you sacrificed for them. Bitch, you enslaved this entire town and everybody in it because your vibrator broke. Be serious. Be serious. Your fake kids are gone. Your vibrator is dead. And you went on a tirade and enslaved an entire town of people.
Did you just fucking refer to the Vision as a vibrator?
Look, I like Vision. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I dislike Vision. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she got so upset that she enslaved an entire town, and then somehow, some way, she was the victim. How does that work? And look, I was into the show. Like when they were doing the throwback episodes where each era was a different episode, and you're like, okay, we got a mystery that we gotta unsolve here and things like that. I was into it. And they threw me out right near the end, man. Like when they started exposing everything that was starting to happen on the outside and things like that, it threw me out, man. It threw me out.
I'll give you the ending because logically speaking, that shit was dumb as fuck. Like
It was
I
dumb.
was like, all right, so what y'all finna do about the fact that she enslaved all these people? Oh, nothing. We're just gonna chalk it up to post-mortem. Like, well, goddamn.
Yeah, that you were here, honey. Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's a true statement. That's a true statement. And they only hate when you put your face to your voice when you say something that is not overly positive. Like I would never be one of those people that's overly positive because that's not how life works. Not everything is good. Not everything deserves, to be praised. If it's trash, trash that shit.
I'm
That's
gonna
how
be
I
overly
am.
positive about Monster Hunter. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna.
Okay, but
Hey, by the way, guys, I'm a
it
shield.
looked good. It looked good.
Full blown Monster Hunter shield.
Okay. It looked good.
If they do some woke shit, I'm a hey, what's that? I ain't see nothing. No,
Oh hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. If they doing some old shit, I'm gonna be the first one. Hey, what are you doing? All right, I just want to hit some monsters.
Hey, by the way,
we gonna
we
play
just
Monster
hit
Hunter?
20 live viewers. So
Yes,
shout out to
sir.
everybody who watching. For the record, for a channel that's only doing its second episode and second live stream with only 50 subs, guys. Are we?
Man.
No, we ain't even at 50 yet. We at 49. For such a small channel, only our second stream. That's lit. Make sure if you are watching, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and like the video because that's what's going to help this grow. Again, we're gonna be able to afford a goddamn intro, actual good format, and all of that stuff. So
Yeah,
we got more
we're
coming.
building this from the ground up. You know what I mean? We're building from the ground up. This is something we've been working on this shit for months. You know what I mean? We had to coordinate times. I got my girl at her mama house right now with the baby, so my daughter don't bust the door open every 5 minutes talk about hey, because that's what she do. I'll be on the game or I'm streaming, she'll bust the door open, go hey. I'm like hey, and then she'll walk away and close the door, and then like 5 minutes later come and do the exact same shit. So hey, but hey, I really do appreciate this, man, because hey, look, Atreus ain't even had to say yes. He could have been like, hell no, nigga, I ain't getting on no stream with y'all. All right, cool, man, that's cool.
Hey,
but
and y'all know me. I do not like virtual streams. Like anybody who know, like it's hard for me to do Saturday night hypnosis every goddamn week. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I love them boys, but it's hard because once all them voices start climbing over each other and all that shit, boy. Like me, one of the things that people know about me, I hate when people talk over each other. That shit, like that shit,
Same.
like I don't just do it on SNH. I work from home. Whenever we get in a meeting, one thing that blows me is when we get in a meeting and people start talking and one person got to stop because this person was talking. I'm like, yo, everybody shut the fuck up and let this person speak.
Hey, man, I used to be like that in the army. Everybody coming through talking all that shit. Everybody's talking. I'm like, no, we need to be, hey, just shut the fuck up. Let the drill sergeant talk, man. I'm tired of doing push-ups. All right. I'm tired of sweating. Let them do what they gotta do, man. Like
exactly. And then on top of that, in real life, people energy just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different in real life. But this is one-on-one, so I appreciate this. But anybody else with any other offers, the answer is no. No, I'm not doing it. Even when I start doing YouTube full time for free, I'm not for free.
Hey, 51. Let's get it, man.
Even when I'm able to do YouTube full time, I'm not doing it, bro. I got my show, I got this show, and Saturday Night Hypno. That's it. Anything else got to be in person. Fuck that.
Look, I have a fine young man that wants to break into streaming. I'm helping him set up a gaming streaming rig. Atreus, you mind if I send him your way once he is?
I have a fine young man that wants to break into streaming. I am helping him set up a gaming streaming rig. Oh, yeah. Now, Streaming, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm trash. I mean, you see my stream, nigga. I struggle stream at the first 5 minutes every day. So I'm gonna probably have to, I'll be happy to give anybody any pointers.
Yeah. But you know what? With this format, since it's just the two of us, when we bring on guests, I'm telling you, it's not going to be any more than like 2 guests. It's not. If it
Two is pushing it.
even 2 is pushing it. You know, at the most it would be 2. You know what I mean? But I want to do this. I want to do where we have a normie, like we have a straight up normie that doesn't know any of the stuff that we talk about on here. They don't know the ins and outs. They just know the basics that what they see. I want to get them on here so they can talk, so that y'all can hear what the normies say, because the normies, they are in on it, but it's not clicking because they don't know what it is that's going on behind the scenes. And also, to all you hating ass niggas, especially y'all on Twitter, I always send the invites out. If you want to get on and you want to hash it out, you know what I mean? I don't know about a Trace. I don't know if he's cool with it, but me, if you want to go toe to toe with me, I will let you. I don't give a fuck. We can do this shit.
I don't mind going
not on here. Not on here.
I don't mind going toe to toe with somebody who has a name, because there's an expected level of behavior. See, my whole thing, you get into it with randos, and see, I'm the type of nigga, like I tell people all the time, I believe in violence. So, like, you know, I hate maybe that sound like ghetto or hoodlum or whatever. I don't know what it sounds like to white people. I truly don't give a fuck. You get on here like how the Mighty Cuck be using the word weirdo.
Yeah, that motherfucker, man.
Come to Atlanta and call somebody a weirdo. See, we ain't on none of that California shit where y'all out there running around in y'all fucking Speedos. Niggas down here carrying. And you in Texas too, so I know Texas ain't too far from it.
Yeah,
everybody down here is strapped. So you come down here and call somebody a weirdo if you want to. But that's why I say a lot of people don't have no home training. You get on here, you start calling. I'm down with it. When you start calling names, at that point, I ain't trying to argue with you no more. I see you. I'll tell you, just like I told old Johnny Boy before he got ran off of Twitter. I see you when I see you.
You know, I'm glad that you brought him up, man, because he put a tweet out yesterday. Last night. No, Keith. Keith. He put a tweet out yesterday, which I 100% agree with, but he doesn't understand that what he's saying is exactly what we're saying. So here it is right here. Let me bring this up real quick. We get into it real quick. So he goes,
I saw this.
So he goes, you know, he's talking about, if you're talking one of these grifters or whatever, when faced with the truth, they deflect or block you. Which, no, that's what y'all niggas do. Okay, that's what y'all do. Whenever somebody says something to you, that's what y'all do. Hey, what's up? What's up, LG, man? What's good with you, brother? What's good with you, brother? Hey, appreciate you coming in, man. Yeah, hey. And yeah, he did get caught. He did get caught with bot likes, but we'll talk about that another day. Keith. Hold on, I'll bring it up after this.
So yeah, I saw this. So here's the thing about Mighty Keith.
It's this one right here. This is what the comment that he said right here. I 100% agree with, but he doesn't understand that what we're saying is the exact same thing he is saying. But we're calling you out because they're the ones doing it.
Exactly. See, this is why I'm saying this nigga is so fucking scared to actually get confronted with this shit. Mm-hmm. See, they love Twitter because you can post some shit and walk away from your phone. Bitch, nigga, you can't walk away from me. Because I'm gonna address your, I'm gonna look you dead in the eye when I say it. This is why I like being in person. See, I feel like niggas is like me. I feel like I can fight. Maybe I can't. Maybe other niggas feel like I can't. I feel like I can fight, and I'm down with taking the L. But nigga, you can't walk away from me. This shit you're saying makes entirely no sense, nigga. Because first of all, we're not the ones making the game. What we're doing is a reaction to the niggas making the motherfucking games and writing the articles about the games. What are you talking about? So let's break down what you said. Today was great. Hopefully it gave y'all insight on how these grifters operate. So first of all, he's talking about Grums and Endymion. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know, Endymion, I didn't break down that. But let's be clear. Grums is not the fucking beacon of all things gaming.
At all.
Not you, not Grums. Sometimes Grums post some shit, and I be like, Grums, what the fuck are you
Grump,
talking
like
about?
that Monster Hunter shit that he posted. I was gonna get on him, but he deleted it because
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
that's,
you're
that's
talking
the thing.
you're talking crazy.
I'll give him credit as long as he come back and say why he deleted it, because he'll delete it and then say, hey, I deleted it because X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, I respect that. And Demion did a post where he let it stand because it got community noted. And Mighty Keith was like, why would you leave it up? Bitch, because it got community noted and people can see in 4K me getting corrected. So that's what I'm saying. This nigga's so full of shit. Nigga, leave your culture war stuff out of gaming. You bitch ass nigga. The reason why there's a culture war is because the people who are making the games are doing this shit.
Exactly. 110%. That's the only reason niggas are talking about it. Do you think I want to sit here talking about some weird fucking land whale interjecting her mental disorder into my video games? No, I just want to play a fucking video game. And as Lawrence said right here, I like Matty Keith's videos where he does his little skits and shit. I was watching them beforehand.
He's
you know
like
what I mean?
PC. Mighty Cuck is like PC. Long Beach Griffey.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
Long Beach Griffey is the funny nigga.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta scroll through maybe 9 or 10 videos before you get to a funny Mighty Keith video.
No, I'm not saying they're all bangers. I'm saying I did enjoy some of his videos beforehand. Like I'm talking like some years ago. I've known about this guy for a long time. You know what I mean? But this shit right here is like, you're saying what we're saying. Keep your shit out of the games, make video games, and everybody will just get along. That's it. That's all we want. I don't want to talk about culture war shit in my games. I just want to play my games. But they're the ones dipping their little weird SJW toes in it. It's not my fault. It's their fault. You can't blame me for reacting for what they're doing. And you can't sit here and put on a blinder and act like it's not happening either.
Not only that, don't you fucking bitch ass nigga, don't fucking sit here and act like what they're doing in Dustborn is not culture war shit.
Exactly.
When you put when you're doing that political bullshit in your game, you are waging war on society. You are saying the way you are doing it is wrong. This is the way we're doing it. Now you're getting mad at us because we're pushing back saying, hey, bitch, nigga, we don't want this shit in the game. We're nigga, the culture, we're culture warriors, yes, but they're culture warriors too.
Yeah.
Because nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for a Harley Quinn to come in and look at her actual outfit and say, that's not for me. I like something a little bit more fashion forward. The fuck does that even mean?
Nobody said, hey, bring some weird transgender woman to beat Joel's ass to death because we want to make it a metaphor for how we're moving in our company. Nobody asked for that. You know, it's that what they don't get is we are the reaction. You know, we're not the ones that want to push this shit. Gaming has been gaming.
Initiated the war.
Yeah. Gaming has been gaming for years. You know what I mean? It's been what it was. There's always been different people who play video games. You know how many people we played with in the past? Hell, I had a good friend back in the day when I used to play 360. The nigga was gay. I didn't give a fuck. He was funny as hell. He was hilarious. He was that nigga was a booty warrior. 100% he was a booty warrior, dog. That nigga, his name was Dylan. I remember him like it was yesterday. That nigga used to get down and try to tell us stories like we wanted to hear it. No, we don't want to hear that, bro.
That's why I can't deal with the bots in mind.
That's all you. But he was, nigga was funny. He was cool, little funny white kid. That was fine with us. Nobody cared, and nobody still cares. What they care about is when you try to push your shit above all else. That's what they care about. And speaking of Mighty Cuck, so this is what Botted Post with Likes put out. 149K when he put that post out about the black jobs.
So post by Botted Likes, he's saying that those 149,000 likes are fake.
Hey, that's what he does apparently. That's what he does.
How did they figure that out?
I don't know. You know who we need to ask? We need to ask Master the TDS. He would know. He would know 100%.
Somebody in the chat, let me know, how do they figure out
Mighty Queef?
Because I wouldn't want to accuse them, because like Like it's some people that I would believe to be botting their account. I don't believe. I'm not gonna say I don't believe.
But
I just
have you seen his, like, if you go to his page, right? He doesn't really get a lot of traction like that,
Okay.
unless he's talking about Grums, or if he's talking about
That's
like
another
Ludahar,
thing. Stop
or
acting like you're not grifting by
yeah,
constantly talking about this culture war you hate so much. If you was if you despise it that much, you would just ignore it.
yeah,
Ignore it. Because here's the thing. I don't see shit in my algorithm that I don't follow.
yeah.
I don't see trans shit. I don't see gay stuff. I don't see porn.
Well, I gotta. No, I'm lying because my timeline has been getting mighty horny as of late, and I don't be
Oh
liking that
no.
shit.
Oh
So
no.
I don't know how my timeline is getting so horny, but Elon, you gotta chill, bro. I like
No,
looking
no,
at
no, no,
big
no, no, no.
booties
I
as
don't
much
think
as the next
Elon.
man.
I don't
But
think Elon has to chill. I think it worked. At least, and I understand my perspective isn't the representation of the entire world, but I
mhm.
know on some level the Twitter algorithm works because I have my account and I also have a burner account. And let me tell you something. Get off my fucking mic, bro. These gnats are getting on my nerve. But let me tell you
Next,
something.
what?
You can get down the Twitter fucking rabbit hole. I'm gonna tell you one time I was under a Daily Loud post.
Dog, no, dog, you ain't even gotta tell me. I already know.
Nigga.
I
No,
already,
nigga, I gotta tell it ain't about you, it's about the chat. I was under a Daily Loud post and these people was going back and forth. And I'm like, okay, they going at it. They going at it. Clicked on this motherfucker's video, thought it was a girl. All I saw was dick. Now, this took me down the rabbit hole, bro. It took me down the rabbit hole, bro. Put your headphones back on. Put your headphones back on. I didn't know that women were actually fucking trans people. I almost said that word. It was about to get us demonetized before we even can get monetized.
the transmissions. Yeah.
Like the captions are crazy. My sister's boyfriend just left, so now I'm digging her down. What? What? I feel like the transmissions, the transformers are getting more pussy than a lot of you niggas. Being an incel is no longer acceptable if the transmissions are getting pussy out here, guys. I can settle for them dabbling in each other. That's cool. But not women. You got to get out here and get some.
Hey, man, you know what? Whatever rabbit hole you went down, I got to make sure I sidestep that motherfucker. Because I'm not going down that.
Boy, what? I'm telling you, because they look like regular accounts.
Oh,
and then you click on it and you're like, is that a dick?
Transformers. In the sky. Don't get me started roasting.
It's so weird in the sky.
Don't get me started roasting on them, man, because I got gamer humor, man, and we're gonna get in trouble if you start.
Transformers, women in the sky.
If we start going down that rabbit hole, we're gonna get in trouble because I got gamer humor, nigga, and
more than meets the eye.
Oh no! Oh no!
Shit.
Oh no! More than meets the eye is crazy because that is true. Them niggas be packing heat, boy. We gotta get away from them.
Listen,
oh my god.
I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You like it, I love it. I don't have no problem with trans. I just didn't know because women, especially black, because these were black women I were looking at. For a bunch of women that love calling niggas zesty, for a bunch of women that love calling niggas gay at every turn, the fact that y'all are having threesomes with trannies are blowing my mind. Oh, I said it. Fuck it. Oh.
Hey, he's talking about trains. He's talking about trains.
yes. Trans.
He's talking about transmissions.
Doing that is insane to me. For you to turn around and call me sassy or to call me zesty, and then you to go to have a full-blown threesome with a man in a wig is insane to me. It's insane.
We're gonna have you on one of these weeks, man, where we're talking about some real reckless shit. You know what? You might have enjoyed this one because what we're gonna talk about at the end of the show is gonna crack you the fuck up, bro.
Man,
We don't went on a tangent. We supposed to be talking about
we don't know what the fuck we were talking about. We don't know what the fuck we were talking about.
And we talking about fucking others right now, all right? Man, we talking about the goddamn back demons. So we gotta stop.
Okay.
So what the fuck? Which one is your type? Optimus or Megatron? All right, bro. All right. I hope you're talking about
what that motherfucker said.
I hope you're talking about actually Megatron and Optimus and not what I think you're talking about. Okay. Because if you are, it's Optimus Prime all day. He is one of the greatest fictional characters ever created of all time. Optimus Prime is the shit. All right. But let's get back to the bullshit. All right.
I just dropped something in your in the private chat.
Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Let me see. Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah. We're gonna get in that stupid shit, bro. I had a nigga. No, hold on. Let me wait, bro. Because it was so stupid. Like, oh my god, bro. They were so. I don't know if y'all saw this week what happened, but the greatest news of all time happened this week. You know, we're sitting there, we're all relaxing. It's just a regular fucking Tuesday. You know, I'm eating tacos. I'm having a good old time. And this is what happens. We get the cancellation of the Acolyte. Man, this was my most fun day on Twitter ever, bro. I was having fun, dog.
Nigga, this was me. Bro. This was me. I was in the bed. I woke up, pulled out my phone, and for like an hour I sat there. Cackling like a motherfucker, boy.
Boy, trolling. Nigga, you want to talk about trolling? Look, I was streaming, right? Because you know, Black Myth just came out. It's time to play some monkey game. I went on an hour troll session, just going in on every single post that I saw, talking shit about the Acolyte. You want to know why? Because this is so funny to me, because it's obvious as fuck why this show got canceled, right? And it's not because of toxic dude bros or whatever the fuck they want to say, whoever else they want to blame it on. All right, it's not on the people that didn't like the show. It's literally your fault the show got canceled. Okay, they made this show specifically for you. They told you this when the show started, when they started production, even pre-production, when Leslie Headland was announced as the creative of this show. She said this is her feminist Star Wars show. She literally said those words. She hired this woman right here. Fucking, how do you say her name? Amanda Stenberg.
Yeah.
She hired her because she wanted her in the show. Okay, she didn't audition. She wanted her in the show. Daphne Keane, she didn't audition. She wanted her in the show because she wanted X-23 with a lightsaber. Okay, they made this show, and look, they made this show for this. They wanted this at the end. They wanted the bad ship at the end. That's the only reason this show was created. It is bad fan fiction for you weirdo Tumblr writers out there. They made it for you. And y'all did not watch the show. So you can't sit here and blame anybody.
No, I disagree with that.
Nigga, they watched the show. No, I'm talking about a large majority of them. Okay, because if you see the post, I know you've seen the post on Twitter. They're like, oh, renew the Acolyte. And oh my God, the Acolyte is gone and this, that, and the third. They be getting like almost, I saw one that had like almost 50,000 likes and shit like that. You know them niggas ain't watched that show. You know they didn't watch the show.
I believe
because if they did, they would have more viewership.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing you're missing. Bro. They watched the show. I'm telling you, they watched it. They're just not as big as they think they are. That's the delusion. They think that they are the majority and they're not. See, I'm thinking the same thing you thought. I'm talking about 50,000 likes. I'm looking at posts with 1 million goddamn impressions and all type of support. I'm like, well, where the fuck was the support for this show? I believe, one, a lot of those are bot accounts.
Yeah.
2, run by people at Disney, by the way. not Disney themselves, like people who think they slick and using the company budget to run fucking Twitter accounts to show fake ass support for a show they trying to help not get canceled up there at Disney. But that's allegedly. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying. But
it's a fact. We've seen it.
But they watch the show. It's just not as many of them as they think that it is. I believe they ain't got nothing better to do. These people ain't got no money. So that little $15 they can spend on Disney Plus, these are people who are financially irresponsible. So yeah, they probably their Disney Plus has probably been running for months. They ain't been using it. They get on there, they watch the Acolyte. They think because they watched it and everybody like them watched it, that everybody else is watching it too. But that's the entire point. You are not the majority. You are not the majority Star Wars fan base. You might be the audience that Disney was trying to capture because they thought everybody else was thinking like y'all. But no, you're not. I mean, we can keep going back to that. We can keep going back to that graph that shows the divide between Gen Z, how all the women are going liberal and all the boys are going conservative because they looking at this shit and like, hey, I mean, maybe I wasn't raised with a dad, but I know this shit ain't making no fucking sense.
You know, you make a good point, though. You make a good point that there's not a lot of them. There really isn't.
It's
like,
not.
And the funny thing is, I really do think that a majority of them truly did not watch the show and only tweeted about it. And I only say that because if they loved the show as much as they said they did, and they like the show and love these characters and things like that, I think, and if the show was truly good, the viewership would have went up, just like Andor. When Andor came out, that viewership was low, but episode after episode, the viewership started to gain and get more, and then you get to the end of it, and you're like, "This is." I don't know if you watch. Did you? You say you didn't watch it, right?
Hell no.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It is good. I didn't think it was gonna be good either, and I watched it. I'm like, "Hey, them niggas, they knocked that shit out the park." You know what I mean? It was good. But this one clearly is not. So it's not. And what another thing people forget, this show costs $180 million. Remember, 180 million, right? So each episode is 20 something million dollars. Of course, they're not going to renew that show if it's not getting viewership. And you can't say Andor had low viewership. Why didn't that get canceled? When they started, they had a 2-season deal, so it had 2 seasons out the gate. And if they were smart, they would give it more seasons. They would cancel all that other shit. They would cancel that Mando and Grogu movie because that ain't make no money. When that Mando movie come out, that shit's gonna flop.
I don't think so.
I think so. I don't, because I talk to normies. They do not give a fuck about the Mandalorian.
I disagree. I disagree. This is what I'm telling you why I disagree. First of all, I don't think normies ever gave a fuck about Star Wars. I think, this is how I explained it. And obviously, I don't have no statistics to back this up. I'm going based off what I think human nature is. How fandom works is you take the core fan audience and you give them what they want first. You give them what they want. They talk positively about your subject. See, the thing about normies is normies don't like wasting their time. They out doing other shit. They always looking for an escape, but they don't like to escape to something that wastes their time. So they will listen to the actual fans. It's the same that happened with Marvel. That's why everybody Marvel fans now. You hear like women now saying that, oh, if you like DC over Marvel, then I can't date you. Bitch, you wasn't thinking that shit 10 years ago. You fucking crazy motherfucker. But because the Marvel fans, I know women. I've dated my ex. She watches anime. She's a little bit of a nerd, but she watched Comics Explained. Like, they know about this shit. He didn't get 2 million subscribers from just nerds. It's normies too. So what I'm trying to illustrate is that if you get the Mandalorian and Grogu right, like you did in season 1 and most of season 2, and you say whatever you did in season 3, we scrap it. One of my exes, she bought me for Christmas a sweater with the Mandalorian and Grogu on it because she knew what was up. They'll go to the theater with their boyfriend, with their brother, with whomever. But I think the Mandalorian is gonna hit if they nail it right. Now, if they come out with some woke shit,
I don't think that, but that's the thing. I don't think they're gonna nail it right. I truly don't. They got fucking Dave Filoni writing the movie, and he has always been a hack. We've been saying this for years. Dave Filoni is not the savior of Star Wars. He's not good. Can we stop pretending Dave Filoni is good at Star Wars? Okay, he made one character and he keeps resurrecting that bitch because he can't create anybody else. All right, and he had complete control of the Ahsoka show, and that was garbage. So let's stop trying to pretend like this man is the savior of Star Wars. Secondly, people are really not fucking with Disney. Like, they just aren't. I see a lot of normies, bro. They like, oh, I don't want to watch this Snow White. I don't want to watch this Lion King remake. I don't want to watch this Lilo and Stitch. They don't. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it before. Hey, before you go in, hey, LG, I appreciate you dropping that sub, man. Hey, make sure that y'all like the stream. Make sure that y'all like the stream, bro. We had 20-some people in here, only 14 likes. What the fuck? What's up with that, bro? If you could click on the stream, you could click on the like button. It's right next to it. Okay, and while you at it, while you right next to the like button, you might as well click the sub button because it's right there. You can move your thumb a little bit, man. You do it all day anyway. So go ahead, drop us a like, drop us a follow, and hey, I appreciate all the support, even if you don't, just by stopping by. We appreciate it. But go ahead. Just say what you was gonna say. Go ahead.
I know we saying people were not fucking with Disney right now, but they was fucking with Inside Out too.
Well, okay. No. That is an anomaly, and I will tell you why. Because the movie was half decent. It was half decent, and it didn't have all the other shit that the previous Disney movies had.
I agree.
Everything coming up after this, it will. The fucking Mando and Grogu. You think they're gonna let the Mandalorian be a badass without some woman coming in to save him?
Deadpool is a part of Disney too.
Nah, but Deadpool, man. Look, man. I'm going to say something that a lot of people aren't going to like. Deadpool and Wolverine is really not a good movie. Okay, if you take off your nostalgia blinders, take off all that shit, bare bones, Deadpool 3 is not really that good. Okay?
Well, I think everybody.
But it was a fun time in the movie.
I was just about to say. I think everybody said, if you go in and don't think about the story at all, great time. No, great time. Because when you actually think about that shit, I'm sitting there thinking like, so hold on, wait a minute. I thought the timeline and the universes was two different things. Why they acting like traveling to a different timeline is another universe? Because it's like he went from Earth 616 to join the Avengers with Cable's time thing. Like, bitch, that ain't how time work. The fuck? That's a whole nother existence.
If you start thinking about what's going on with the fucking timelines, your head's gonna explode.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
I don't even give it. But he is right though. Deadpool and Wolverine is an anomaly as well. Because what was the last Marvel movie that came out? Marvel.
It was bad. It was bad. The point I was trying to make.
What came out before that though? Thor and Love and Thunder. It didn't get no money. No,
Guardians of the Galaxy, that didn't flop.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy had good word of mouth though, right? Huh? It was a good movie. It had good word of mouth.
But that's my whole point. I thought the point that you was making was people just not fucking with Disney at all. And then I was just saying like, oh, okay.
No, I'm saying they are more willing to not fuck with them now than they were before. Like, you remember in 2019, that god awful fucking Lion King movie made $1 billion.
I didn't even watch it.
I walked out, and I would have left my date if she didn't come with me. All right. It was god awful. It made $1 billion. That Mufasa movie is not going to make half that. I guarantee you it won't.
But I'll stand by. I think if it's good and it looks good, if the Mandalorian movie looks like it's going to be good, people will give it a chance.
But I just don't see it, man. I really don't, especially not this Mando season 3. I just don't see it.
Mando season 3 left a bad taste in people's mouth, but Deadpool 2 wasn't great either.
Deadpool on a rewatch, Deadpool 2 was actually a pretty good movie. I rewatched it recently. I would say
I rewatched it too. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was a good movie, but it was Deadpool. It's Deadpool.
It was better than what I remember because I thought it was worse than what I remember, and it was.
It's Deadpool. I think me personally, I ain't going to see no fucking Oscar bait movie when I'm watching Deadpool. I'm going to see Deadpool talk his shit and keep it pushing.
Yeah. But Deadpool 1 was a good movie besides all the jokes. You know what I mean? The story wise and character wise. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
it was solid. It was solid. So and yeah, and Frostfang makes a good point too. Sonic 3 is gonna fuck Mufasa up.
Hey, son,
Sonic 3
hey,
is
when
going
that boy
to
Shadow
fuck.
the Hedgehog pull up, boy, it's gonna be.
Dog,
Hey,
when they drop that trailer, they say the trailer's supposed to drop next week. When they drop that trailer, that shit's gonna blow. Man, I can't wait for that shit, boy.
Sonic
can't wait.
deserves. They deserve so much love
Yeah,
for what they did
100%.
with the Sonic franchise, especially after revealing ugly Sonic, and then
That
everybody
shit-
was like,
That shit could have went south so quick. If they didn't fix what that character design, that shit, there wouldn't be no Sonic 2, no Sonic 3,
Nope.
no Knuckles show. None of
I
that
didn't
would have
even watch the
happened.
Knuckles show. I feel bad. It
I
wasn't.
heard it was okay. I heard it wasn't all that, but
Yeah,
it just didn't appeal to me.
yeah,
But
it didn't appeal
Sonic,
to me.
I like the Sonic movies. That they are what they are. They're
Yeah.
kids movies.
Yeah,
You know what I
Knuckles was
mean?
killing that shit, bro.
But they were great. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
that right there, that is also an anomaly. So you think if Disney put out like the Snow White with the fucking dwarves? Clearly nobody likes the CGI dwarves. If they just went back, what if they said, "Hey, we heard you. We're gonna go back. We're gonna get some little people to be the dwarves." Do you think that would go a long way with people with that movie?
No,
Absolutely.
because that's
I
not
think
why
it
people
would,
hate.
though.
I don't. I think the CGI dwarves is just a
Yeah, that's
cherry on
another.
top.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Ain't the reason we no. The only way Disney could get some get back for that is if they said, you know what, we hear y'all. Rachel Zegler is fucking gone.
Yeah.
We
That's the
survived
only
the
way
bitch.
they can fix that. That's the only way they can fix that in that way. But I'm talking about just like a small, any kind of gesture of humility, and just be like, you know what,
Nah,
we
it's not
fucked up.
enough. It's not enough.
You
Not
don't
for
think
Snow
if
White.
they admitted anything that they were just like, oh, we fucked up, just like what Marvel is doing. Like I've always said, if all the franchises that's gone down in recent years, the one that can come back would be Marvel. If they just
Of
go,
course.
you know what, hey, we fucked up. We're going back to the drawing board. We're gonna bring this down to third, and we'll do it right. They could come if Fantastic Four comes out, and I seriously doubt it. If it comes out and it's good, if Captain Africa in America, my bad, comes out and it's good, and then Thunderbolts comes out and it's good. If all of those come out and they're good, even if the Ironheart show comes out and by some miracle in God's infinite fucking hilarity trying to play a joke on people, if that show even happens to be good, I will say it's good. And they could turn it around.
Let me stop you right. So let me go down those projects you went down. So starting with what was the first one you said? It wasn't Captain America. It was Fantastic Four.
They got Fantastic Four.
I think with Fantastic Four, I think the advantage that they have is that it doesn't have to be good. If they just do Galactus right, they make him menace.
I disagree.
I don't listen. The amount of trauma people have from that fucking cloud.
No, I get that, but I think that the Fantastic Four movie has to be a good movie. We have to have a good version of the Fantastic Four.
If it gives fan service, I think it's gonna be all right. I'm not saying it's gonna make $1 billion. I'm saying if it does fan service by making Galactus right, by getting now they already fucked up by casting old boy to play Reed Richards.
Yeah.
So if it's not bad, I'm saying if it's decent, I'm talking about if it's a 65 on Rotten Tomatoes, but they do Galactus right and everybody love Galactus, I think that can really go far. Because if we've noticed anything with Marvel movies, if the villain is done right, the movie is pretty much taken care of.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, normies don't give a fuck about Galactus. They don't care about Galactus.
I think you underestimate normies and the amount of how much excited fans are willing to explain. No, I get that. I get that. Okay, I do get that. Because you've been in the theater explaining to not just your girlfriend, sometimes your friends. Because I've had people have to explain certain shit to me.
Yeah, I remember when I watched Guardians.
Yeah, I make it clear. I was a normie, guys. I wasn't a comic book reader. The only reason I knew who the Avengers was, I didn't know who the Avengers was. I knew who Captain America and Iron Man was because of Marvel versus Capcom. The only thing I knew was Spider-Man, Venom, and X-Men. That's it. So when Iron Man came out, I was like, okay, this is neat. Everybody's excited. Let me go and Let me go and do this. When the Guardians of the Galaxy came out, I was like, who? Comics explained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Who the fuck? What was his name? What's that gold nigga from Guardians of the Galaxy? Adam
Warlock.
Warlock. I'm like,
One of the most
who?
important characters.
When nigga said, you finna be shocked with this one. When nigga said Black Panther, I said, who?
Okay, no, there's no way you didn't know who Black Panther was, bro. There's no way you didn't know who Black Panther was, bro.
I swear to God, I never heard of him. He said you're still a normie. You just moved up a couple levels. I didn't know. I'm telling you, I was not a comic book reader. I was a Dragon Ball nigga. I was watching anime. A little bit of girls going wild, but that's between me and God. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And so I was a video game nigga. I was a movie watching nigga. I was an anime watching nigga. I never once in my life met a nigga who, even if they did read comics, they didn't talk about it. We was in the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, video games. A comic never even came across my mind.
Damn.
So I'm sorry. I'm
not knowing who Black Panther is that's sacrilegious, bro. That's crazy. Even I know niggas that never read a comic book in their life and they knew who Black Panther was.
I'm sorry.
Black Panther is the shit.
When they started talking about Black Panther, I remember when they first was rumors about them doing a Black Panther movie. I was like, who? Comics explain. Oh,
hell, dog. Oh my God. You don't understand. When did Iron Man come out? 2008? Yeah. I was 12. I've been reading comics and shit.
Hey, yo, Trelly said, cancel that, man.
Cancel that, man. Hey, didn't know who Black Panther was, dog. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's wild, man. Bro, which is, speaking of Black Panther,
I know who Static Shock was.
Fuck Disney. Everybody knows who Static Shock was, though. That ain't, nigga, everybody watched Static Shock this Saturday in the morning, so that don't count. That don't count. No,
and then somebody recently made me notice how all the black superheroes got electric powers. That shit blew my mind. I'm
hey, like, I remember the first time I realized that. I remember Black Lightning. You know what I mean? The only one you don't got is Jon Stewart. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like
Jon Stewart. Speaking of Black, Disney needs to recast T'Challa because he is such a great character. They'll never do it because they're pussy. But, bro, when Iron Man came out, what a lot of people, you're right about the normie thing, because a lot of people didn't know Iron Man was not an A-list character.
No,
that nigga was C-list at best.
I knew that.
Okay, he was C-list at best. So seeing a good Iron Man movie, that was revolutionary. So you can see why people were so excited. So I get what you're saying, explaining all that shit to normies. You know,
but that explains why they became so arrogant and thought they could do whatever they want. Because he wasn't. Because he wasn't an A-lister, they turned him into an A-lister. Captain America wasn't an A-lister either.
Nope.
Now, obviously, the whole American thing, they turned him into an A-lister. They turned Thor into an A-lister.
Yeah, they turned all of them.
Thor was in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I never picked that nigga. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga with that? What the fuck? I never picked Thor. And then I don't know if they turned Guardians of the Galaxy into an A-lister. I know they turned my boy Peter Quill into an A-lister. No, Guardians was not A-list. They weren't even C-list. Well, I'm saying even after the movies, I don't know if they would be considered A-list. I mean, I don't know. Gamora's pretty good. So would you consider Guardians of the Galaxy A-listers now? At this point in time, yeah. Okay. But that's just because of the MCU. I'm not talking about comics because I'm talking about post. None of these characters were A-listers until because I feel like everybody know who the Winter Soldier now. I remember Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I was like, Winter Soldier. I started doing my research. I'm telling you, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. But that was different though. You know why? They actually were making good stories. Like I hate the people that be like, oh, the MCU was never good. Nigga, you're lying. Because if the MCU wasn't good, it wouldn't have been at the heights that it was. You know, they took a talking tree. Engagement farming. That's what that is. Bro, they took a talking tree. It made you care about a talking tree. That nigga barely talk. He say, I am Groot. And everybody knows who this nigga is. He said, I am anybody Groot. In America right now. Shit, maybe not even just America. You go up to anybody and go, I am Groot. They probably gonna respond and say, I am Groot. Yep. They made a raccoon.
one of the
Damn, they
best
really are
characters
A-listers now, huh?
in the entire bro. They made Rocket Raccoon one of the best characters in the entire MCU.
The third movie did him so well.
Bro, you know what I'm
Holy
saying?
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So come
Holy
on,
shit.
bro. Come on, bro.
That shit, bro. I was in the theater
What?
like, shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was tearing up too, boy. I was
like,
goddamn,
hold
this
up,
shit
nigga,
is,
who cutting the onions?
hey, this shit's hitting. I ain't gonna lie. But
That
you
shit
know,
hit home.
but they could do that though. They could afford to do that because they were just having hit after hit. Even with some of the movies that weren't like as good as others, they were still hitting. They had Doctor Strange hit, Spider-Man hit, Black Panther hit, Civil War hit, all those movies hit. You know, and then they just started going downhill to the point where we started getting shit like this. Fucking Agatha Harkness. An Agatha Harkness show. Who wants to watch a show about Agatha Harkness?
It should be renamed Marvel Auntie Edition because that's the only motherfuckers watching it.
And they ain't even gonna watch that shit. You know they ain't watch it. Man, you know no fucking wine mom is watching Agatha all along. She had a little catchy song in fucking whatever that show was, WandaVision. And now, we need a whole show about her. Give me a fucking break. And this is why I say the MCU, they can come back, but these have to hit. This is not going to hit. Agatha all along is not going to hit.
So going back to what I was originally saying, Captain America is not going to hit. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's I don't think it's going to hit either.
The Thunderbolts either. It's hard to say. It looks disgusting to me. I will never give that movie a chance off of what they did to Taskmaster alone. Taskmaster is legitimately one of my. I loved him from Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
You will never get any respect from me for what you did to Taskmaster. I won't watch it. I'm not going. I don't care how many positive reviews come out for it. I won't go to. I normally watch my shit in IMAX. Nigga, I'm gonna watch it in Lomax on fucking on fucking TV on a free wave. That's it.
There it is. They're trying to replicate the hits without putting in the work. 150%. That's exactly what they're doing.
That's a bar.
Just because they slap Marvel on it, everybody's supposed to go watch it. That's not how it works.
Yep.
Look, the Task.
They got arrogant.
You're fucking
nigga. Task mistress. Oh my god, these niggas dropping bars.
Oh, that shit pissed me off so bad, bro. Because remember, they dropped it on Disney Plus in the theater. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch this shit on the couch. Shit, Black Widow. I like Black Widow. Let's see what it's about. The whole movie is dragging. It's terrible. But I'm like, okay, maybe Taskmaster is gonna be awesome. You know, the little bits that we had with Taskmaster was cool. And then you clearly see them go from man figure to woman figure and take the fucking helmet. Oh, man, fuck that movie, man. Fuck Phase Force.
Fuck them for what they did to Taskmaster, bro.
And another reason why I'm not excited for the Thunderbolts is because of what they're doing to the Winter Soldier. If you don't remember in the Captain African America show, at the end, he was fine. You know, he went through his therapy. He had an arc. He got rid of everything bad that was going on with him. He had his family, well, you know, Sam's family or whatever. His haircut, you know, he's looking good, like he's having his life. In this movie, he's back to moody fucking Winter Soldier, want to kill everybody. Where did that come from? Where's going on with that? And Fantastic Four, that I don't know about that shit. And we know this ain't gonna hit. We know Ironheart ain't gonna hit on nothing. That movie is gonna. I mean, that show is gonna be so bad, bro. That's. Oh my god, I can't believe they're still going through with that, man. There, Captain Negro 4. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is why also gonna be crazy. Because let me tell y'all something. White people, no disrespect, but ain't nobody funnier than niggas when they start roasting, bro. I'm sorry. Niggas get the wilding, bro. Niggas get the wilding. You get black folks in the fucking room, niggas get a little bit of Henny in their system, nigga. This shit go over with, nigga. Everybody getting roasted.
Captain Negro 4. That is going to be the title of my review when I review the movie. Captain Negro 4.
Man,
there it is.
Hey, Trelly, you funny as hell.
That's funny as fuck, boy. Oh my god, Captain Negro.
Hey, let's go ahead and get this Mortal Kombat shit out the way before we get into Black Twitter,
man. Golly, yeah, we can. I guess we can. I saw this and this was so stupid to me. So everybody who's played Mortal Kombat, we know who Cyrax is. You know, he's a black dude. We know that. He's a nigga. Okay. but he's not a woman. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. And they're gonna try to write it off with, this is a new Mortal Kombat universe and things like that. It's Mortal Kombat 1, and after the previous Mortal Kombat where they reset the universe using the sand time thing. Yeah, I know. I played the fucking games. I know there's gonna be people you don't even know. Yeah, I played Mortal Kombat, nigga. I know about the story. So they reset the timeline. Liu Kang became the time god, and he made a new universe, and that's what this universe is. So people want to go, oh, it's a new universe, so that's why there's a race change. No, the fuck it's not. That's not why they're doing that. You know why they're making fucking Cyrax a woman.
For them ESG points, baby.
On, bro.
This shit, first of all, if you're going to make a female character, okay, fine. Listen, you want to do a gender swap? Fine. What the fuck am I looking at?
She
what
looked
the
like
fuck am I? You could have put Coco Jones in that suit, and I would have been like, "Oh shit!"
Not the
what
fucking.
The fuck is this? This bitch don't even know whether she's black or Asian. What is that? That ain't even mixed. That ain't Mexican. That ain't Blasian. Like, what is it?
And they didn't just do Cyrax; they did Sector too. So they not race. They gender swapped 2 characters. 2. Now listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like the Mortal Kombat lore is the greatest thing ever made. But at least there's lore. Respect that shit. You have a dedicated fan base. First of all, your game's already mid, all right? Your player base fell off because you fucked up the combat system, adding in the pawns or whatever to come in and help with the combat. So you already messed that up. And then you're going to bring out 2 fucking gender swap characters. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm going to let you go on it, man. Because this...
I just don't... Scroll down to Sector. I need to know what Sector look like. Because I kind of held back on this. And I just need to see. I got to see this shit. Because Cyrax is literally... Look at this nightmare, bro. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing, guys. Part of the heroic and even villainous mystique is that these people they have an imposing presence. Mm-hmm. That's part of the allure. Remember when Black Panther first popped up on screen on Captain America Civil War? Nigga, everybody was shook. This big nigga in this big bulletproof suit giving everybody the business. Winter Soldier didn't know what to do. Nigga was on a bike getting chased down by a nigga in a cat suit. Everybody knew, okay, whoever this Black Panther nigga is, he is not to be taken lightly. And then you get the sequel of Black Panther and you put Shuri in the fucking suit. Now, I know y'all see this. Now, we all walking around like, oh, the Black Panther 2, like the Wakanda Forever was a decent movie.
No, it wasn't.
Like we sitting up here, like we all thinking the same shit, but we scared to say it because we don't. White people scared to say it. White people scared to say it because they don't want to be called racist, and black people scared to say it because they don't want to be called a coon. We all know that this little girl looks like a fucking twig in that suit, and nobody would take her seriously. Like, imagine Shuri in her Black Panther suit standing next to the Avengers. Are you really taking that seriously? Really? Are you? Nope. You're not. You're not. So when we bring it back to Cyrax, you look at Cyrax and Sector in these suits. This is a fucking woman. You see this coming. You think it's a bitch cosplaying. Nobody takes this shit seriously, bro. Cyrax and Sector were physically imposing. I'm sorry, ladies. There's only but so many women in the world that are actually physically imposing. It takes a lot to get there. This ain't it. This is not it. The reason why original female characters work is because the look of them was taken into account with the design of their frame. That's why we like Black Widow, because Black Widow isn't out here uppercutting niggas through walls. She's doing tricks, backflips off of the wall and breaking niggas' necks in ways she's contorting her body in a way that a man can't do. Plus, when a woman is fighting, she's not bound by the rules that men are. Nobody's going to take a man seriously if he kicks another man in the nuts. But if a woman does it, we like, fair game, bro. Why? Because we all understand that women are physically inferior species.
They just are. And I know that's gonna that statement right there will piss somebody off, but that's the truth. I mean,
Exactly.
it's nothing wrong with that. You can still work and use your body the way that it needs to be used as a woman, but you're just not as strong as a man. If a regular woman walks up to a guy and tries to fight him, it doesn't matter if this guy's been in the gym enough. He is just physically stronger than you. He will beat your ass. So if you look at her, who the fuck is afraid of this woman? Nobody. Well, you know why we're afraid of Katana? Bro, look at her, dude. You know why niggas are afraid of Chun Li? Look at them thighs. She's gonna choke you out. Come on, man. Nobody ain't scared of this.
And listen, a woman's legs can fucking hurt if she's athletic.
Oh, I didn't see the other character.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, see, oh my god.
Oh my god. Hold on, do they have a freeze frame, like a full facial of her? Wait, because what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Because that was ugly, bro. Wait.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we
You
go.
got it? Yeah, share your screen.
Oh,
share your screen.
All right, hold on.
Share your screen. Because that was fucking hideous, man. Now, look, I'm not somebody who's big into Mortal Kombat anymore because it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. But I just don't see the point. Oh my god.
Oh man, bro, you just can't make this shit up. You can't make it up.
All right, we're gonna let y'all talk about it. What y'all think about this? What do y'all think about these character designs for Cyrax and Sector? What do y'all think, man? I'm not gonna say anything because if I say anything, we're gonna get in trouble. So what do y'all think about these ugly characters, bro?
Let me see what chat talking about.
Golly, bro. I know he said, God, man, these are some
John Locke talking about Big Shirley.
These are some ugly characters, man. Like, let's just no bullshit. All right. Sex sells, right? That's his bottom line, male and female. Either way, sex sells. Who in their right fucking mind wants to play as these characters?
Shouts out to the chat for y'all getting us up to 20 likes, baby.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. And appreciate everybody who's been staying around the entire time because we're really about to get into some juicy shit. And when you see what I'm talking about, you're going to be like, yeah, that really is juicy. So, but man, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, you can do this. Like, if you want to make your own games look a certain way, with certain characters, pull a Concord, go out, make your own game. Hell, we don't have to play.
That's why they don't do it.
We don't exactly. That's
they
exactly
looking at Concord in real time and like, nope, exactly we're gonna take your IPs and we're gonna ruin it because we can't do that. We can't afford to do that.
We've been saying it for years.
Remember
they really don't have the creativity.
Remember the clip from the guy that was working on the Spider-Man game where he said, I think it was on Kind of Funny. Where he said,
yes, I know what you're talking about.
We gotta give the players the things that they want, coupled with the things that they don't know they want, so they can accept or whatever the fuck they said.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But they try to tell us this ain't no agenda. This isn't, man, bro. Shut up, Mighty Keith.
mighty fucking queef. And that's why Spider-Man 2 is mid. I played it. It's garbage. Yeah, it's not garbage. It's not garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't call it garbage. I ain't gonna hold it.
It's mid. It's very mid. It's a DLC. All right, that's all it is. It's a DLC with more moves, more graphics, and the story is very mid. That interpretation of Venom is not good, and that's why they still haven't dropped any DLC for that game because nobody cares. Nobody cares. What you're
so you want to go ahead and get into this Black Twitter shit, man?
Yeah, that stupid deaf fucking girlfriend spray painting bullshit section of the game. God damn, dude. I'm sorry. I just want
to say before we move on. In no world ever would a nigga who can afford to wear different color forces every single day of the week to go to school ever have a nice ass haircut, nice ass hairdo, and go to school and date the fucking deaf bitch with the wide ass nose. It's not happening.
Never,
Nope.
never.
Never.
It's just not happening.
If
It's not
Miles
happening.
Morales was a real person, he would be that nigga on campus. He would be that nigga. Like, that's why this is why Miles Morales is so popular, because he's not the same as Peter. Peter's kind of socially awkward, depending on what interpretation. He has a lot going on at home as far as that his family's struggling. He's socially awkward. He has a crush on one of the it girls at school, and he's not that it guy. Miles Morales ain't the same. Miles Morales he would be that nigga on campus if he was real. First of all, he got both parents.
He got both parents. And his mama Puerto Rican. Come on, bro.
And he's half Puerto Rican and speaks Spanish.
That
Do
nigga
you know what it would do to a black woman, no matter the age, if you walked up to her and you could speak Spanish? That girl might melt. She don't know what you saying. You could be calling her a bald black bitch in Spanish, and she would melt. She would melt. There's no falling for the deaf bitch who can't even tell her she can give him that Gawk 3000. Can I get an amen? Y'all better be lucky I ain't got no Don DeMarco up here.
Don DeMarco. Look, if Miles Morales was a real nigga and he was written well, he would be pulling all kind of ass.
He would, bro. What?
He would be
what?
I know niggas like Miles.
And he's
Miles
toxic,
Morales, bro.
He's toxic too, because he got to go be Spider-Man, which means he can't text back. That nigga would have bundles of bitches. What are we talking about?
You're talking about a character that would be written well by an actual black person,
That's
and not a white
saying.
person with the fucking Killmonger haircut.
He would have, if he was actually written by a black man who knows what the fuck, he would have totally different problems. He wouldn't have the lover boy problem. He would have the I'm trying to do too much problem. I'm trying to go to school, make my dad proud, juggle a bunch of girls while being Spider-Man. That would be his problem. He got that good hair. He would have bundles of bitches, not the deaf bitch with the wide ass nose.
Yeah, that
bundles, because hair. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga would have all the, bro. I know niggas like Miles Morales, bro. He would be fucking. He
wouldn't be hanging with no weird ass Hispanic. I'm sorry, he wouldn't be hanging with no weird ass Hispanic. I'm saying
it don't matter. Even if he was smart as Miles Morales, no, he still wouldn't do it. He wouldn't
be hanging with that nigga. I'm just saying.
All right,
this nigga got on new pair of forces every single day. Stop playing with my nigga. His uncle is a drug dealer. Boy, my nigga would be what? Oh, girl, you smoke weed? Well, we got, but my uncle can hook us up. fresh off of a drug bust.
Yo, you're right. He was him and his uncle, bro. He'd be
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to see if I can find a YouTube friendly picture of this woman, but goddamn, it's just so just nuts. Okay. This will work. This could work. Yeah, this one could work. I mean, she got a little areola showing a little bit, but it ain't nothing crazy. So over the past week, man. So we've been saying we're gonna get into some Black Twitter drama because a lot of people, like in our corner of the internet, they don't interact with Black Twitter, so they don't know about the dumb shit that these niggas be saying on the daily. If it ain't, oh, this man can't pay my bills, I don't want him, or this other thing, they say the stupidest shit on Black Twitter, bro. But this week has been especially funny. So I don't know if this picture will work, man. I don't know. I mean, she covered up, but I don't know, man. They might try to get us. So I'm just gonna show the profile picture because they ain't about to get us. So we got this woman right here, man. Her name is
Caramello. I think that the one under that is fine.
This right here?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
This right here? Okay. So we got this woman right here. As you can see, attractive woman, bro. Of course, she's an OF dot, bro. Attractive in like the Sydney Sweeney way. You know what I mean? Like them shits got down. Them shits are they doing their thing.
I need to see what she looked like without them glasses. Because I remember seeing her.
She probably can't see shit.
Yeah, them fucking big ass eyes. That shit is killing me. That shit is killing me.
Let them niggas be saying any and everything. Yo, Black Twitter Black Twitter is hilarious, bro. So we got this shawty right here, man. OF girl, she does her thing, and this is the drama that she got into. That it really speaks to why a lot of people in the black community are fucking retarded. All right, we're just gonna get straight into the meat and potatoes of this. So there's this dude right here. So before we get into it, his first mistake was trying to talk to a OF bitch like a regular woman because she ain't. All right, she just ain't. Not that
Do
caliber
we have a
OF
picture
girl.
of this dude?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think he had one. No, is that him? Yeah. It is him right here. It's him right here.
Lord,
Of course it
have
was a
mercy.
light skinned nigga,
Oh my
bro.
God, light skinned
Of
niggas
course,
taking L's.
of
You
course it
light
was a
skinned
light
niggas.
skinned nigga, bro.
Hold on, hold on. For the white people who don't understand, light skinned niggas are the gingers of blacks.
They they are the ones that do the sip shit. All right, it's
Hey,
not
look,
the dark
what they
skinned
finna say when
niggas,
they see
bro.
this clip, they're gonna be like, look at these niggas cooning. They
I don't give
cooning in
a
front of
fuck.
white people. Nobody give
I
a
don't
fuck,
give
nigga.
a fuck.
Fuck out
So
of here,
with
nigga.
this dude, he's making a thread because this chick right here, she made an entire thread and post about him, calling him weird, saying that he was sexually harassing her and that he was doing all kind of weird shit to her, right? Like basically just being a creep, trying to
Mhm.
get this dude's like his whole life this flatlined. You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
this dude, he makes the thread and he starts explaining that when he started talking to her, he was trying to talk to her romantically. That was your first mistake, nigga. That was
Well, so
that
in
was your
my
first
personal
mistake.
opinion, I think, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? No, pause. I don't think like this is like a weirdo looking ass nigga. I don't think he's like a nigga who can't get no bitches type dude. So at first I was gonna say he probably a nigga who probably don't get bundles of bitches in his town. Thought he could hit up a easy little OnlyFans chick, meet her real quick, bust her down, and let it over. But then they ain't met, so the conversation started getting a little, you know what I'm saying, a little closer than what he probably anticipated. And I'm like, bro, this is why you don't. But go ahead, I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you hitting on it because he started talking to her, and this should have been his first red flag. On several occasions, when she would take a while to respond, she would send me a picture or pictures without me asking. These would be anything from selfies to not safe for work pictures. Everything is scratched out to protect her, whatever, right? So you don't talk to a chick or whatever. If a girl start being dry with you, and the only time she hits you up is about some kind of money thing, what do you think she want out of your ass? This is the old.
Wait, I missed that part. Say it again.
So when he was talking to her, they had been talking romantically every day from early January to early March. They
Mhm.
never met. It was just over the phone. The goal was to get to know her, and he said he liked her. She said she liked her back. The thing that got crazy is she started being dry with him. And
Right.
several occasions she would take a while to respond, so she would just send him pictures out of nowhere, right?
Mhm.
So this is an OF bitch. What do you think she's sending you pictures out of nowhere from? She being dry with you. She trying to test the waters to see if you gonna send her some money.
You think so?
100%, I think so. Bro, you don't talk to a woman. If a woman is interested in you, she is not gonna dry text you.
What I think happened here is, and maybe I'm going down the rabbit hole on this. What I think happened here is they talking and he ain't made the move yet. See here, I'm gonna give y'all, like, me, when I meet a chick online, I'm not wasting no fucking time. I got a rule. We got a week and a half to make some shit shake. 2 weeks at the max. I'm trying to see I'm gonna make the plans. You gotta concede to him though. And if you don't, I'm gonna give you, like, after the first week, I make the plans. If we don't meet up or whatever, I'm gonna give you a week to say, hey, my bad, I wasn't able to make this, but we can do this on this day, and then I give that some time. But if we don't do that, I'm going. I'm out the door. This nigga was talking. They texting back and forth for so long. He ain't made no move. Where's the let me fly you here? Let me come out there.
Yeah.
So she's bored. Now she may like the nigga, but she's bored. On top of that, she's fucking with other niggas. Like, it's no, like, 100%. She's fucking with. So here's the thing: she's an OnlyFans model. She knows most niggas aren't interested in her outside of her sex. But this nigga showing interest in her. So she don't want to just cut the nigga off. She wants him to make a fucking move, nigga. When you gonna fly me out? So of course she's gonna like he's picking up on the fact that she's dry texting him because she's bored. She's tired of you asking me what you doing every day. How was your day? That shit get boring as fuck.
Yeah.
So she don't want that nigga to. She likes the attention for one. She likes feeling wanted because ain't no nigga in her city wanting her like that. So she sends him a picture. I've met women who do this. They use their sexuality to keep you on the hook. She don't, even some of them that don't really like you like that. They know that giving you some sexuality to make you feel like you still have a chance will keep you around. And that's what she was doing. That's why she was sending him those pictures, because he was getting anxious about her being dry. And so she would, okay, well, let me just send you a picture. But my whole thing is, why would you think her sending you a picture of her being nude would be confirmation that she still likes you when she posts nudes on the internet for $3?
But that, you said all that, and I hear what you're saying. But that's not the thing that got her in the shit. The thing that got her in the shit was this right here, when she started doing this. Talking about her week started off rough. Look at the date. This is March, back when he said they was talking. I expressed that something made me uncomfortable sexually just for the person to turn around and gaslight me and argue with me about my boundaries and all these other things. So she started putting these kind of tweets out. And then she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I hate the drama. And what happened was, so she deleted the tweets. I couldn't get I was looking for the pictures. I was looking for them. I couldn't find them. So long story short, she was saying that the nigga was hitting her up, trying to get sexual with her. She kept saying no, and that he was being a creep, wanting to see her naked, even though, as you can see, she was sending unprovoked pictures to the dude first, right? So she was saying that he was being sexually harassing her, and this, that, and the third, and that he a creep, he's a weirdo, and things like that. Having niggas go to him, go to his page, go to his DMs, death threat him, say he a creep here, you know, a rapist, all that other kind of stuff. You know what they do, like just trying to ruin this dude, even though it's just obviously it's just a miscommunication between these two, which shouldn't have even been on the internet. But it's like they trying to ruin this dude's life because he was trying to basically have a relationship with an OF girl, especially with him saying he went out and apologized, even though I think the only thing you got to apologize for is being stupid and not having no game. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing that gets it crazier is all the people that start to defend the chick. And this is why I tell you Black Twitter is stupid. And I'm going to show you one example right here, bro. This shit fucking blew me, dog. This nigga said, I've dated several sex workers, from strippers to cam girls. Never had a single problem that involved their occupation. All these bad experiences sound like a skill issue to me. Y'all be safe, though.
The most broken demographic of men on the planet. Let me get into black. I said it right here. I'll say it right here. Black men are the most broken demographic of men on the planet. When a black man an American black man talks, it's not him talking. It's his mama talking. It's his sister talking. Yeah. It's his auntie talking. Okay. This is not how men think. Men don't naturally date sex workers. Okay. And I don't even believe niggas like this even think that way.
I don't think so.
That's why you ain't married one, nigga. You could have married one.
There ain't no man on this earth with any kind of self-respect for himself that's gonna go and marry a sex worker, bro.
There's certain shit that goes on in the black household that doesn't go on nowhere else on the planet. Not in America, not in Africa, nowhere. I'm gonna give you an example. Nowhere will you go in an American home where you see a mom walking around naked on purpose in front of her fucking children. You don't see that shit nowhere.
100%.
Especially not boys. But black women do. I see it all the goddamn time on FaceTime. Why are you walking naked in front of your kids? If I came home and I saw my 9-year-old son playing a game and I saw my wife walk by this nigga in lingerie, much less butt ass fucking naked, I would cuss her clean the fuck out. What are you doing? Another example. Nowhere on the planet will you ever find households where the mom pushes the daughter to go out there and provide, and the nigga sit at home, the son sit at home and do nothing. Buck broken than a bitch. Nigga lazy as shit. Don't do nothing,
me, bro.
These
be
niggas
killing me,
talk
man.
like their mama, bro.
I be hating it, man.
Because here's the thing, I would ask that nigga to his face, no black women around. I would ask this nigga to his face, no women around, nothing. So would you tell your son that? Would you tell your son that he should date sex workers? Your son is a D1 athlete finna go to college to one of the biggest schools to play football. He's an engineer. He got invites to go to an Ivy League school. Would you tell your son, it's okay to go out there and date a sex worker? Really? I don't think you would, nigga. But you get on here and say shit like this because you're scared of your own women. You're scared of your own women.
The black community is the only community where a man is really demonized just for being a fucking man. It's
like that in other communities too, but
not to the extent as it is in the black community. Like, okay, I'll give you an example, bro. I'll give you an example. It's like what you just said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you talk to a girl and you doing this and the third, like what just happened to the dude? Dude didn't do nothing crazy. He ain't do nothing wrong. This, that, and the third. Everybody started jumping down his neck. Hell, I give you an example that happened to me. I said a common sense thing about a video game that somehow equated to me not liking black people or my own skin color or things like that. When I said nothing of the sort, I saw multiple people, white, Hispanic, Asian, what have you, say the exact same thing that I said. Those people, those communities did not jump down his throat the same way they jumped down my throat.
I mean, I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just think that there's a and this has always been my theory. In the black community, it's not enough to be a man. You have to be a special brand of man, and that's the black man. You have to be because there's masculinity, but then there's black masculinity, which is why street niggas in our community get so much clout. It's not enough for you. You have to sag. I'm sorry. Like if you're a black man, you have to sag. It's almost like it's like a reflex. Like you don't even want to do it. You got it. Like you come out the house, you just notice. Oh shit. Like it's because it's so married to what the black image is. If you don't look like it, a lot of women think you weird. Like if you dress nice, like Kevin Samuels was an image consultant dressing nice, and they call him sassy for the way he dressed.
Yeah.
So there's a certain level of black masculinity that you got to have. I don't know if men are more demonized in the black community than other communities. I just think that we're raised to be bitch ass niggas. I truly believe that we are raised to be bitch ass niggas. The women out of their hate for the way that they were, I don't know if not having a father or they want women to rule the world. They raised their boys to be bitch ass niggas and raise their young girls to be the providers that like, it's like, bro, like, what are you doing? And I'm not saying that as if I'm excluded. First of all, I'm kind of excluded from that because I had two fathers, nigga. I had a stepfather and I got my real father. I can pick up the phone and call my father right now. He's been around my whole life. But my mom divorced my stepdad, and when I was age 12, and she kind of, it was a single mothership for a couple of years. There's some things that I picked up, but I recognized it and got rid of it. For example, I didn't learn how to tell my mom no until my mid-20s. Buck broken. I jumped off the porch with bad credit because my mama was putting shit in my name. Buck broken than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just two examples. What's another example? Oh, I learned how to be a quitter from my mom. I had to go and unlearn that shit. Buck broken.
Yeah, so, I can say I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that.
Right.
I guess I can say that. I can say my mom, she raised us right. We didn't have to deal with none of that bullshit. You know what I mean? But you do still see, even though, I love my mom, you see those tendencies that, black women do. Like, I can give just an off the cuff example. Just like, I would say just like not, like not taking really responsibility for shit that you've done. And then just like blaming it on somebody else. That's just like one example that I could give without getting too deep into detail. But this whole situation, when I was watching it, and like I was watching this in real time, I'm like, yo, they're like really going after this man. and like trying to ruin this man because he was trying to have a relationship with an OnlyFans girl.
But he flipped it though. I don't know if you saw, but I saw it later after dude had posted his part of it with the receipts, and now everybody's on her head. I don't know if you saw. She went.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to talk about it, because
Oh,
it was really, I didn't expect that. I expected people to like, just keep going after him and things like that. And look,
yeah.
I can't even go down. I can't even show her damn page. She's just retweeting all her news to get all the shit out the way. No, she's
Oh.
literally just retweeting all of her fucking pictures and videos to try to mute the fucking conversation that's going on her timeline.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like I will give this one woman credit. She said, "Don't act like you're the victim. You strung
Oh,
this
these
man
pictures are
along."
fine. These
Yeah.
pictures are fine.
Are you sure they fine?
I know they're fine because I don't know if you remember the Alyssa Mercante knockoff.
Nah.
That girl's page is like her shit full of nothing but her in lingerie. This shit is fine. I mean, I ain't saying you gotta post this shit, but just for future references.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want no nipples or anything, but YouTube implemented a new policy where they allow like borderline nude, like the whole bathtub streams and shit like that. They allow that now. So yeah, like I started going crazy with that shit.
I'm gonna keep these on my screen for educational purposes, man. Don't y'all don't worry about all that. But yeah, people are good and getting on her, talking about some, don't act like you the victim. You were doing this to this dude, this, that, and the third. And when this dude said a thing about the sex workers, I saw this post, and I kid you not, I was crying my ass off, bro. Hold on, let me turn this shit up because this shit's so funny, bro. Because the dude was like, I've dated several sex workers and blah 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 blah. This nigga was like,
it's just like, man, it's like, where's God in this conversation? You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
no, for real.
And then
for real,
it gets worse because then we have this one right here. I saw earlier this morning because somebody was like, Crocodile Cam first mistake was trying to take a woman with an OF seriously. A lot of those women suffer from past trauma, and that's why they're hypersexual. That girl is clearly not right in the head. I don't 100% agree, but I mean, that is certain that does happen to a lot of them. Like they have some shit that went
let's
on.
Go down the rabbit hole. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So it's like, what kind of trauma are you talking about that can make somebody hypersexual? Because that could go any kind of way. But I mean, you have to have something wrong with you to be like, I'm not afraid to show my my cooch on the damn internet to millions of people for free.
I don't know if it necessarily needs to be something wrong with you. I think it's the whirlpool culture that we live in. And I say whirlpool meaning that we all live like when people are doing things that are taboo, everybody wants to feel comfortable about the activity that they're in. If you're a gamer, you know what I'm saying, you want more people to game so it'd be more normalized, which we did. You know what I'm saying? If you watch anime, you would love to see more people watch anime so it can be more normalized so you can actually talk about it publicly, which we did. Well, now we're getting to a point where sex workers are they're posting most glamorous shit. They're not posting the bad shit that they go through. They're posting all the most glamorous shit. So you got girls at 17 thinking about, oh, I want to go out, I want to be on a yacht, I want to do all these things. And then before you know it, they're on OnlyFans. So I don't know if you have to be through I don't know if you have to go through a trauma. I think there has to be a genuine desire for a woman to think, and it's too easy to do. It's too easy to do. It's too easy
I've seen girls that they're solid fives out here getting hella money on OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I got a homegirl. That's my homie. I love her to death. She cool as fuck. That's a big woman, bro. She a big woman, but hey, they give her that money. She cute as hell in the face, but that's a big woman. But niggas like that, and I
don't understand.
Do your thing, man. I ain't judging. I mean, a little bit, but. And then this is the thing. This morning I saw that. So she said, not every woman in the sex trade is hypersexual, which is right. And then this is the part that like really stumped me. She said, I've been a stripper since I was 18. I'm 28 and have never had a high sex drive and am very asexual. Well, let's just go back to here real quick. I've been a stripper since I was 18. You didn't even try. You didn't even try to like live your life or do anything. You just went straight to ass and titties. Like you didn't even try to live your life. And I said that, and she was like, "Oh well, I had trauma. I was stuck, and I was stuck in like Arizona or whatever." She was basically spilling her whole life story. And then I saw in there she said she had a GED. I was like, "You could have went to the army. You could have went to the army and literally made something of your life. Like you didn't even have to. You don't got to go to war to go to the army. Like I ain't go to the war. All I did was get fucking depression and shit from all these niggas fucking up my life. That's it. You know what I mean? Like you could have did anything. So I just the whole sex work thing, man. I don't think they understand. Like I get it. You know, some women they're comfortable doing that or they like to do it and things like that. They're just really hypersexual, or some just like the attention and they like the money. But it's like, the internet is forever, bro. Like
Mhm.
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Your coochie is on the internet forever.
Mhm.
Forever. Like that Caramello chick. I went down a rabbit hole. I found all her shit for free.
That's
I found
insane.
all her shit for free. All the pictures, all the videos, all that shit for free on the internet. You
That's
ain't making
insane.
a lick from it. I could go in the bathroom right now. I got all that shit. But it's just there. And I don't like me. I'm not gonna try to tell you what to do with your life. You know what I mean? I might not be with it, but I'm not gonna say that I'm against it. Do your thing. But you have to understand the consequences that come with that. Like, say you try to like have your life down the road with a man or whatever, and he's scrolling down Twitter and he see you with some random nigga getting dog piled. Like you gotta live with that. You gotta understand you gotta have kids in the future. You know how ruthless kids are, bro. They don't give
Mhm.
a fuck. Your kids are gonna have mental problems because they're gonna be getting roasted all day, every day.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, that whole situation was like, it's just another one. It's another one bite the dust, man. It's another one bite the dust, bro.
Yeah. It is what it is. But you ready to
Yeah,
go ahead and wind this thing down?
yeah, man, yeah, man. Can't help everybody, bro. Can't help everybody. Some dudes is gonna just gonna want to get what they want to get. But yeah, I'll let you. Well, you went first last time. I'll go first this time, man. I appreciate everybody that came in, that subbed up, that watched, that shared the stream. Make sure that you not only sub, hit the bell, because you know how crazy YouTube is. They don't like to send out that notification. We're gonna start putting clips on the channel for the streams as well, so that we can get the ball rolling down here in the future. Like we said, we're gonna have guests on. I see my boy LG was like he might want to get on one of these times. Hey, me and Trey, we'll talk it out. We could all talk it out. You know, you cool with us, man. But yeah, we appreciate everybody. For announcements, man, the only thing I got is next week, Star Wars Outlaws comes out, and I wasn't going to buy the game, but somebody, you know who you are, gave me some money and said, "Hey, we want to see you play the game." So I'm going to play Star Wars Outlaws next week on Tuesday. I got the whole gold edition. So I'm going to be playing it early, the 3-day early access. I'm going to be playing it Tuesday, Wednesday. I got work on the in the morning on Thursday, but when I get off, I'm going to be playing it some more. And we're going to play the game. We're going to see how bad the game actually is, or if it turns out to be a good game and fun. So make sure that you sub up to the YouTube channel for that. And yeah, man, we just got videos coming out and things like that. So yeah, I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. And yeah, it's going to be a shit show. I cannot wait, honestly. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't really got no announcements. I'm thinking tomorrow, if I can get the settings and shit right on Black Myth Wukong, I might do a stream and play it so you guys can see my reaction to playing it. If I can get, that's a big if. I will not be playing Star Wars Outlaws. I don't care. I will send your super chat back. I don't care. I will not be playing that game. Other than that, guys, I ain't got not much to say. Squabbler shop, get you some merch, and that's it, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, next Friday we're gonna have the show again. I don't know what crazy shit's gonna happen in the next week, man. There's no telling what happens, man. Fucking the Marvel could say, "Hey, we're shutting our studio down" or something like that, or we could get a trailer for Superman next week, or we could have another Bond game come out. Who knows, man? But yeah, hey, I hope y'all have a great Friday, man. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope y'all week was good and we made it a little better. Make sure that you keep your backs tight. Make sure that you drink water. Wash your face. All right. Hey, you dirty Nick. Hold on. Before we end, wash your face, bro. Before y'all go to bed, wash your face. Brush your teeth. All right. Because y'all can't be out here. Y'all got to be looking like me. Y'all got to be looking like Atreus with clean skin. All right. Take care of yourself. All right. That's all I got. You go. Hey, you close it out.
All right, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, man.